Evening, everybody. This is your host, Kevin. How are you all? This is going to be a very impromptu live chat. I hadn't done one, a live stream. I hadn't done one in a few days, so I just thought I'd check in with everybody. Day 9, here we are. I am very, very impressed with the amount of weight that those that have logged how much they've lost have lost. You know, we're ranging from half a pound to 4 pounds. This is amazing weight loss in only 9 days. So whatever you're doing, guys and girls, keep doing it. It's working for you. And, you know, I tallied it up there the other day. It was over 50 pounds of weight. Now, I know that that number is a lot more than what I said before, 50 pounds. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that haven't commented at all who are doing their own thing and maybe they would rather not share. So as far as I'm concerned, that 50-pound weight loss is a minimum number. And I know that a number of you have already started sharing your numbers already. So I'd like to say 60 pounds, but I only ended up 50. Now we've still got, you know, 21 odd days left to go. So there's still a lot of time and a lot of weight that's going to be lost. So if anyone has any specific questions they would like to either ask me or they would like me to ask everybody else, then please do so. Remember, everything I'm talking about is just from my own experience, and I'm not advocating anyone to eat the way I eat or work out the way I work out. This is a journey for everyone, and it's something that I believe we should all figure out for ourselves, because once you're fully invested yourself, you end up understanding things better. Rather than being told how to do it, you educate yourself and you learn how to do things. And you know, once you start understanding stuff and figuring things out for yourself, you start to ask better questions. Once you start understanding certain things, you start to ask questions pertaining to that level of thought that you now have. Remember, this is day 9. And some of you are only starting yesterday. So this is day 1, day 2 for a lot of you now. And I'm not here to say when anyone should start or not start, or some people are getting to the gym, some people are only starting to log their food now, and so on. Look, this is your journey, not mine. I'm doing my journey. I'm logging, I'm tracking. It's what I do now. It's become part of everything to do with my nutrition. And you know, I kind of want to just recap the whole process once again, in case any of you are in doubt as to how I did it. And of course, I'm not advocating anyone to follow exactly how I did it. I'm just sharing how I did it. So figure out why I want to get in shape. Okay, so a number of you know that story. If not, I'll share it again at another point, but it can ramble on for 5 or 10 minutes, and I want to save you all that earache. So discover your why. Why are you wanting to do this? You know, the importance of the why is you should never have to be dragged to do this. The why should be the reason why you get up and do what you do for your body. The why is there to propel you. If you're not propelled forward, then the reason why you're doing this whole transformation, you're going to find it hard if you don't have a good reason why you want to do this. If it's, I want to be fit for, I want to have a beach body for the summer. You know, like, yeah, cool. That's a good why, but is it really enough? Because everyone says that. You know, a lot of people say they want to do it for their kids, and you know, 2-3 years pass and they want to do it for their kids, and another 2-3 years pass and they want to do it for their kids. So clearly, there's something there that isn't pushing them enough to want to do it. So whether it's health reasons or whatever, but this is all for you all to figure out for yourselves, if that's the way you want to do it. I find that it was far easier for me to have a reason why I'm doing it, because this reason you form, this reason that you you're doing what you're doing right now, whether it's a health scare, whether it's you just want to physically feel better in yourself, and you just want to lose a few pounds, or you've made a promise to yourself or a promise to someone else, that once you get over the hump of the 21 to 28 days that it takes to typically form a habit, you won't need the propulsion anymore, because, guess what? It's now become almost the norm for you, where you start to track your food, you start to weigh things, you start to factor the gym in now, and the gym now becomes part of either your daily routine, or at least 2-3 times a week. I would say more than 2 times if you can do it. But I started going 3 times a week. Kids are wondering why you keep taking photos of food labels. Yeah, I know, I get it. But all of this, the way I want you guys and girls to be thinking about this is, you're going to be in the 1%. Okay, the guy in the gym said to me there, as I was going through this process, he said to me, Kev, you're in the 1%. You're in the 1% because most people come in, get results for a little while, and then they're not getting the results that as quick as they would have liked, and they end up falling away. So always be thinking, you guys and girls are special because you're here and you have a reason for why you want to be here. And I would like to impart onto you guys and girls to be in the 1%. Be the 1% that the other 99% won't follow through. The gyms are full now. I was at the gym this evening and the place was packed. So I'm going to the gym twice a day now at the moment, because I've got something I'll share with you guys a little later on. I don't want to share it now, but gyms are packed right now. So the problem with that is, well, there isn't a problem. The gyms are packed because everyone has the same idea. I want to get fit for the summer. I want to do this. I want to do that. And everyone's motivated. That's great. But come Patrick's Day, typically everyone just drops off. So, if you're looking, when's the gym going to quieten down? Well, now 17th of March onwards is probably going to be when things are a lot quieter. So your why is important. Now, I can't stress enough also the importance of tracking your meals. Evening, Adrian. So exactly, Emma makes the point. How many will actually still be going to the gym in March? These are the 99% that won't be there. You are all in the 1% now. Okay, so yeah, be mindful of yes, what you're doing. You follow through with what you've started here, and you will succeed in where you want to go with this. I don't want to say you will have a 6-pack. That's not for me to say. Okay, I never assumed I would ever have one. I just hoped I would have one, and lo and behold, boom, it happened. As I started to lose the body fat, because I'm getting regular feedback and I'm seeing the numbers reduce. This is why I'm telling you guys and girls to weigh things and weigh yourself regularly, so as you can see that you're moving in the right direction. You need that positive feedback. Without that, you don't know if you're on the right track or not. If you weigh yourself once a week or once every 2 weeks, I don't think that's enough. I think you need to weigh yourself daily at the start. Daily, so as you can see over time a downward trajectory and feel these little wins as they happen. Loads of you have lost lots and lots and lots of weight. For those of you who are on now that have weighed yourself and are down, just drop it in the stream there so others can read it. I know, Dermot, you lost 4 pounds in like what, a week? That's amazing. So just you're on the right path there. I know, Ronan, you lost was it 4 kilos or 2 kilos? I can't remember now the numbers, but like amazing weight loss, and it is possible to lose 2 kilos a week and 1 kilo a week and half a kilo a week. And, it's also possible that you will plateau after a while. I can assure you, I plateaued for about 4 weeks, 3.5 to 4 weeks, when my weight just stayed level. And I started questioning, what's going on? Why isn't the weight dropping? And apparently it seems to be a normal thing, that weight does plateau until it kicks back again. So there may become a time when your weight will plateau, and it may last up to 3 weeks. But my advice to you is, or in my opinion, because it happened to me, is don't change what you're doing. If it's working this far and it's safe for you to do, then don't change anything. I remember when I was getting my measurements done, and the guy in the gym, I always went to the same person, did the same calipers, same spot, did my body fat, said to me, Kev, whatever you're doing, don't change it because it's working. That's all I did. I just stuck to what works. Why would you change what's working? You have, those of you that have posted it, you have all had success this week. So you already know that what you've done works. Full stop. Now, what you need to understand is you continue on this process and you will get the results that you want. And then 6 months from now, I could be sitting there watching your live stream, listening to you saying something very similar to what I'm saying right now. Or maybe you just feel absolutely great in yourself for sticking with something. Because remember, 99% won't. So your why, this all stems on your why. I can't stress enough the tracking of your food. Make sure you track it, okay? Because that's where you get your feedback. You're getting feedback from when you eat something that you know you shouldn't have. So by logging it, it's a constant reminder to yourself that, oh, maybe I shouldn't have had that. But don't not log it, because I don't see access to your food diary. All I do is just like your comments, just to give you a little, when you log stuff, I just give you a like, just so you know that I'm there watching. That's all I am. I'm not judging you. I can't see your diary unless you give me access. So the mere fact by me liking it is just letting you know that I'm there. And I know that you're tracking. Okay, so if you're not tracking, track. And if you eat something and you didn't track it, then and you choose not to track it, all right? If you forget, okay. If you choose not to track, then you're cheating yourself. That's all you're doing. You're not cheating me. You're not cheating anybody else in the group. You're only cheating yourself. There's no point in not tracking it. There is no point, okay? You need the feedback. You need to know that, I ate 2 Bramley apple pies, they're 210 calories each. See, I know this because it's what I eat every now and again. I know how many calories are in this stuff. But if I didn't log it, why would I not log it? It's not serving me any use not logging it. I mean, I'm not lying. I'm logging everything else. Just log it. All right, I'm over, I'm 400 calories over my food today. Oh, okay. So what? I've logged it. At least I know. Oh, that's because I met a friend for lunch, or I had a stressful day in work, or whatever. But log it. So then you can review and say to yourself, why didn't I lose as much weight this week than I did last week? And then you might say, well, okay, there was a couple of bad days there where I pigged out. Okay, cool. But now you know. So you're giving yourself the feedback. It's all about feedback. You can go and train a dog to do anything if you keep giving it positive reinforcement and feedback. We can train a dog that will, I'm not saying that we're dogs, but what I'm saying is if we can teach an animal to do stuff by positive reinforcement, then why can't we continue to give ourselves positive reinforcement? And allow us to give ourselves, be the ones that make the decisions for ourselves by giving us the positive reinforcement that we all need. Because not everyone is going to pat us on the back. Like I love getting likes, I love getting comments, I love all that stuff. But I've got to be able to propel myself, to give myself the confidence that even doing this now, I mean, I would never, ever, ever, ever have done a live stream. Ever. No, I just wouldn't have. But now I'm like, people want to know more about this. So I'm well out of my comfort zone doing this. And I won't say I'm doing this for you, because partly I am doing it for you. But really it's for me to do this, to get more comfortable doing this. Because you know what? If I've got something I can share with people, then it would be a shame not to share it with you guys and girls. Because there might be one thing, there might be 30 seconds of something I say that might just strike a chord with you that could change something completely for you. So positive reinforcement, track your meals, track. If you can weigh yourself every day, it would be a great thing too, because you will, over time, see a downward trajectory. As I said the other day, yes, you will see it going up and down, like that, okay? There will be times when you weigh yourself and it'll go up, and it'll go down, or it'll go up and down, and up and down, but it will go down. An overall dropping of it going down. Try and weigh yourself at the same time every day as well. In the morning after you've been to the bathroom, just if that suits you, then do it then. But try and be a habit at the same time. Another thing, when you're making your meals, try and don't negate things that have sneaky calories in them, like cooking oil. Like, you have no idea if you're watching your calories and you fry an egg in cooking oil, there could be 100 calories in that oil. That's 100 calories gone out of your day that you could have done with. You could have used 1 cal fry light and used 4 calories to get the same thing. You want to fry an egg. That's your objective here, right? Well, then why soak it in 100 calories worth of cooking oil when you could have used 1 cal spray? So what you'll find when you're tracking stuff and you're trying to hit your macros and you're trying to keep within the target that you've set, you're going to start doing things smarter. You're going to start looking at different options. Like, I was really hungry tonight, so if you saw my meal, I volumized it a lot by adding grated carrot. So I thought, well, hold on. I was going to have cottage cheese and corn sausages and spinach again. I was going to have the same meal, but I thought, I'm quite hungry tonight because I worked out twice, right? So I had a wrap, which was 128 calories, which would have been the same as me having 2 slices of bread, low-cal bread, okay, low-calorie bread, 60 calories a slice. Loads of options out there. You just got to look. People will have normal slices of bread, well over 100 calories a slice. I still have bread if I want it, and it's 60 calories a slice. Same thing. Bread is bread to me now. Same filling, tastes good. I don't have any butter. I don't have butter. Used to, but butter doesn't make any difference to me now. There's just a quick question here from Richie. Do you recommend the premium version of MyFitnessPal? Honestly, no, because I don't see a benefit to. Well, actually, do I see a benefit? I don't see the ads. That's really it. So, can I say? I would say you don't need it yet. I don't think so. I mean, the reason why I have it is because I felt that I was getting so much value from it that I wanted to support them. That was kind of it. I paid the $49 or euro, whatever it was for the year, to support their app. And also, I could change my username. They only allow you to change your username once, but because I was a premium member, they allowed me to change it as many times as I want. So I like that, because I did have a different username and I wasn't mad on it, so I changed it to what it is now. And I'll probably change it again. But do try it anyway. Dermot says you can try the premium for free for a month as well. But do I recommend it? I would say get used to tracking first, get familiar with it, and it will become a part of your life. And I think you will want to. Support them. That's how I felt, because I was getting immense value from it. That's really it. And I get to connect with all of you that have shared your username with me. So that's another way. I mean, it's not like we're having a chat, but it's me giving you a thumbs up and making the odd comment here or there. So track your cooking oil, little things that have sneaky calories in them that you might necessarily think about. We're only day 9 here, so I don't want to be bombarding you guys and being really strict about stuff, because tough love doesn't work for anybody. Because you can go to the gym and the guy can shout in your face to keep going. It doesn't work. Never worked for me. If you need to be shouted at, then really, why are you there in the first place? To someone else to shout to get you motivated? Like, the motivation has to come from within. And once the motivation has waned, that's where your habit kicks in. So I can't stress this period enough. And I know I keep talking about it, but it's so important. And I think a lot of you have your whys nailed down. Health reasons, family reasons, whatever. And I think you all understand the message I'm trying to put across here. If you don't have a reason other than you just want to get in shape, I don't know if that's a strong enough reason. It might be for you. It wasn't for me, because when I got to 39, I was tipping away at the gym and I was still fat. So it wasn't enough of a reason. So, what else? Energy-wise, I just want to briefly touch on this. People say, "Oh, you're eating a low. You're not having a lot of calories and you're working out. And where do you get your protein from?" Oh, I hear that so many times, man. I'm like, right, I'm a vegetarian. Why are you concerned about how much protein I have? Do I look like I suffer from a lack of protein? I have more energy and more strength than I've ever had in my entire life. I had 6 hours sleep last night. I was up, I went to the gym, I had a meeting, I came back. I had another meeting this afternoon, came back, went to the gym this evening, came back, made my dinner, shared the photo of it with you guys. You saw the photo of what I had. And here I am now doing a live chat. The energy for me isn't a problem. When I was fat and lazy and lethargic, yeah, then it was a problem for me. But no one was asking me, hey man, where's your protein? Where are you getting your protein from? It wasn't an issue then, you know? So for those of you that are vegetarians, those guns, says Emma. Oh, my battery's getting low here. For those of you that are vegetarians, don't tell them you're vegetarian. Where'd you get your protein from? Or vegans, if you're a vegan, where'd you get your protein from? Oh, God. Anyway, so water as well. I just want to say drink water if you can. Try and get your water levels up. At the start, I didn't drink a lot of water. I wish I did now, because water actually does act as a good... I won't say it's an appetite suppressant, because that's not fair to say that. But oftentimes you'll find... if you're working out and you're changing your diet, you might end up getting a bit dehydrated, which you might confuse for hunger. So water is actually, again, I'm not saying it's an appetite suppressant, but you may feel hungry because it's water. Now, I read that somewhere, I heard that somewhere, so whether that's changed now, the opinion, I don't know. But I do know that if I'm hungry and or if I think I'm hungry, it could be because I just asked myself, did I have a lot of water today? No, I didn't. Also, if you do struggle with drinking water, I often find having it in the bottle, 500 mils, very easy to quantify how much you're drinking. And for those of you that are concerned, oh my God, you're wasting a whole plastic bottle. Yes, I know, I'm recycling, but this is the only way I can justify drinking my water, because I'm a big baby at the end of the day, when I should be drinking a 2 litre or drinking out of the tap, but it is what it is. This is a process that I want to enjoy. I don't want to make an issue for me. Okay, so I hope I've given you some ideas or shared, I don't know. Emma says to refill the bottle. That's true as well. But then is it a bottle? Is it a bottle of a freshly cracked open bottle of water then? I don't know. So anyway, if there's any questions, please ask it now. If not, let's leave it as it is, because my battery's about to die on my phone. I've probably got maybe 5 minutes left, but is there 5 minutes worth of me rambling on? I don't think I've got it in me. But if not, I want to say how... I could say I'm proud, even though I don't know most of you anyway, but those that I do know, I don't know you that well, but I am proud of what you've done here. You know, this is day 9, and there's a ton of weight lost already. Not a ton, but not a metric ton, but there's kilos lost. Like, well done. Any advice on a home exercise? Yeah, great question, Richie. So I would try and do body resistance stuff like press-ups, push-ups. That's the same thing, isn't it? Press-ups, push-ups. I would raise my legs on a chair, so the back of my legs, and I would do push-ups that way, just to make it a little bit more harder. Vary where you put your hands when you're doing the push-ups. Times written on it, interval time. Use a 2 litre with interval times written on it, says Derek. I have a pull-up bar, which I don't use really, to be honest, now, because I just use it in the gym, but I have it there every now and again. I'll throw it up on the door frame and do a few pull-ups. But really, a home workout would probably just consist of push-ups, pull-ups. That's kind of it, really, because I go to the gym, so I don't really have any... I mean, I'd run up and down the stairs if I wanted to, but really, I don't have anything to say. Or Emma mentions, yeah, that's fair enough. Planks, crunches, lots of body weight exercises. Yeah, see, I'm just... rip 80 straps, says Derek. So, if anyone, often the MyfitnessPal app has ideas on its homepage. Actually, that's a very good point. When you do get inside your MyfitnessPal app, when you're logging your meals, sometimes you might end up forgetting and do it when you're lying in bed. There are some great articles on the homepage. So scroll through, see if anything takes your fancy. Sound advice, all. Yeah, cool. Also, we do have. I just want to shout out to Derek Oman. Derek makes amazing looking meals, and Derek, thank you for contributing those meals. Actually, thank you to everybody for contributing your meals, because I know it's a lot of effort. It's an effort for me to do it, and posting it and taking photos. Like, yeah, it's hassle. So for those that are doing it, and Derek as well, your meals look fantastic. Thank you for providing all of us with inspiration. Derek, will you just put up your website there? Because I want people to just go see all the meals you do. Derek is a vegan, and he makes beautiful vegan meals. And I just wanted to give Derek a shout out so people can go check out what he does. Derek, when you get a chance, drop it in the stream there. So those, if they want to see what meals you have there, by all means, go check it out. Other than that, I'll sign off and thank you all. Oh, there we go. TheLiveKitchenWholeFoods.net. And thanks for the recipes, says Emma. So TheLiveKitchenWholeFoods.net is where Derek has all his meals. I'm not affiliated with Derek in any way. I'm just appreciative of what he puts out there for us. And everyone else that puts their meals out too, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sure everyone appreciates getting different ideas, both from meat eaters, fish eaters, and vegetarians and vegans as well. And I don't know, fruitarians, if there's any in the group. If there is, I don't know. I can't help you. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. And I look forward to getting started with day 10/day 1, 2, or 3 for those that are just starting. Good evening, and talk to you soon. Good night.